Hi guys, hope everybody is doing really well today. I've been to my mate's junk shop today. He rang me up while I was making an egg sandwich and he said, it's time. I said, is it time? So I left the egg sandwich halfway in process and I ran down to see what he said. He said, I've got some exciting planes you might be interested in. And I've come back and I bought quite a lot of, need I say no more. I think pretty much every item I've got I already have, but you know how it is, you just, whatever. I don't need an excuse to buy stuff I don't need. So I bought some interesting stuff. This is not it, I've got plenty more. So I'll show you what I got, and I'll go through it, and then you can guess the price at the end. Plus at the end as well, I did take a little clip of some of the other junk he brought back in his van. His shop was an absolute mess today. He should be ashamed of himself. So I think the person who was this clearance off, he used to be a trade, plus he was the market trader, so he had boxes of like junky tools, and then he also had stuff which I think he used himself. So anyway, I thought this was kind of interesting. I think the guy wanted £2.50 for it originally, and it's sort of like some sort of fishing weight or crude plumb bob or something, I don't know, but it's kind of cool. So I thought, if nothing else, I can throw it at somebody, can, and run away. The next thing is a Bailey's with a wooden handle, and the handle looks to be unbroken, at least high knob, so it's probably 50s. Bailey's, I think, is it a number 5? Yeah, a Bailey's number 5. He did have a number 4, but I didn't buy it because the number 4s are very common. Pretty rusted up, but it's not broken on the mouth, and it looks to be pretty straight. It's just, you know, really needs a good resto. But it's a number 5, which is pretty common, to be fair, in England. One of the more common ones. He had this one, which I thought, oh, that looks a bit decent. Thought it was a number 6, but it's a 5.5. Nothing overly special. It's got a plastic hand, plastic knob. So, and it's got a brass thumb screw at least, and the blade looks particularly thin. So I imagine that's probably been in the last 20 years or something, more modern. But a 5.5 and a 5, almost, and he had a 4, the most common ones. He had this Stanley 78. I've had a few of these. I think I've even got one somewhere in a drawer. But this one's got the fence with it. I'm trying to work out why that's not going out there. Does it go this way? Got the fence. Oh yeah, the fence goes that way. Yeah, so it's got a fence with it, which is kind of cool. Usually the fence is missing, so it's got the fence, which is good. So Stanley 78, probably from the 50s or 60s or something, I had to guess. Yeah, 78. I knew it was a 78 without looking at it. They're very common in the UK. You usually get one blade and then you can swap it at the front to do rabbit cuts, rabbit plane. So 78 with a bit of Bondo, which is always a nice surprise. We've got this, I think, is a no-name spoke shave, missing a set screw, but it's got quite a nice shape to the handle. I don't know why I picked that. I've got no idea. Again, 3 chisels. This one I spotted at the end just as I was leaving. This is a Marples 12, and you see there it says 32mm, so it's quite a modern one if it says millimeter, but that looks to be quite old. In reasonable condition, you know, so I thought that was a good chisel. I got this one here, a Ward. I don't know if you can see that, it says Ward are good chisels, so that's good. Both boxwood handles, I think. And then I got this, it just says cast steel. I don't know why I got this again. Whatever. Roughing, forgot the name of it either. I don't know why I bought it and I forgot the name of it. So there we go. That says it all, doesn't it? And what I thought was really cool, probably my favourite item what I bought, is this little 1 dozen Diston set screws for saws. I thought, that is so cool. That's my favourite item. 1 dozen, number 3 Diston set screws. And I'm not sure if I look in the, not that drawer, this drawer. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I thought so. I've got another set of Diston screws, Henry Diston. So I think these are more modern. No date on it, probably from the 60s if I had to guess. And then we've got an earlier set of set screws as well. So I thought they go quite nice together. But what's funny is it's got the same cardboard hinges, even though there's a difference. So I thought that was kind of cool to go with these ones. I know these have got to be at least 80 years old, because the box was nothing newer in it. What was 80 years old? So they're number 2s and they're number 3s. So that was really cool. So I was really happy with that. I'll clear this off and I'll show you some of the other items I got. So here's some more items I got. I forgot to mention this. This is an India oil stone, and the guy obviously was a dealer. He had £8.50 on it for an oil stone. I thought it was quite a retro-y case, so I grabbed that. I didn't mention it before. I got this box, which is hardware. He had 2 of them. 8 bolts, so it's pretty hard bolts. Have they got the nuts with them? Don't tell me I've bought a load of bolts without no nuts. Yeah, I have, yeah. Of course I have. So basically, it says nuts and bolts, but where's the bloody bolts? Hey? So I bought that. Don't know why now. But what the best thing I bought in the box was a record tungsten number 8 cutter, screw adjuster cutter made in England, number 44 plough plane. And I thought it was quite cool. It was in its box, so I thought that was kind of good. It's got the plough plane, record plough plane blades. It's got made in England. It's got a blade in it, which is that one missing, which is really cool. It's got the fence. It's got a piece of parchment. It's got instructions how to do your let's have a look, corner joints, edging joints, meeting doors, for little rabbits. It's got, I think it's got everything with it. It's got the bars for the short and long for the fence, and then I'm not sure what that is, something or another, something shiny. And it obviously worked at one point because it's got the bits of sawdust in it. So I thought that was kind of nice. So that was really cool. Probably the highlight, no, I think it's them Diston screws. Yeah, those are the highlight. This is number 2 for me. So yeah, so pretty cool. I'll show you the other items now. Right, so the other items are 2 of these. I'll show you them quickly. Now, I love these cases because they have the actual things that pull out. Now, I don't know what's in them. I just bought them. It was rain. Every time I go to him, it's always bloody raining. It's got some nice brass dome screws there. They might come in for a restoration. And some flathead brasses. I like the brass ones. They always look nice when you're messing about. Another load of flat, because this obviously is quite probably a reasonably early one. So it's got quite a lot of flatheads in it, which is always good. Flathead brass, flatheads. These are all, well, that's a posi, I think. So we got a few. What's in here? Oh, these are nails for doing fascias, plastic nails for doing fascias. I always buy these. I always think they're like Lucky Dip, but I really just like the cases and stuff. It's got some new screws, I mean, small, yeah. So anyway, kind of exciting. Some domed, has that got dates on it? What's in here? More flat. So basically a lot of crap. This basically, but these trays are really good. You can put them inside toolboxes and you can take what you need to the work and then bring it back. So I bought this one, and let's have a look. I've not even looked in these. Let's have a look at the other one. All right, guys, this is the second box of Dreams. Oh, screws. So that was the flathead. This is the screws. What's that? Tacks with one. This guy didn't throw anything away. You should have seen the junk what was in that guy's thingy. It's got all the measurements on it though, 4x50 screws. So this is his screw box. Look to be pretty crappy screws to me, but they're always useful to have different lengths. Sometimes you just need that one length. Anything smaller or bigger would go through the workpiece. A couple of big washers. A 15mm 3/4 plumbing end. Another massive washer. They can come in handy sometimes, weird shaped washers. So yeah, nothing special in these, just a lot of screws, but you know, they'd be really handy, you know, if you to take on a job, just to do a few little jobs, you've got a few there to go at. So yeah, overall, some good stuff. I'll put a clip of his junk shop now and showing you what else was he had available. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to put your guess of what you think I paid for these 2 boxes, the plough planes, the other load of planes, the chisels, and the little Diston screws and the other crap I bought. All right, thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment. Take care. Bye. So you just need to change the oil in that, do you? The petrol, and it'll be right.
The petrol smells bad.
So you got a chop saw, generator. It's that big router plane with a big table at the back. Yeah. And you got
ladders.
Hammers. Look at the handle on that one. Bit of a thingy bob. Loads of screws. Another hammer. More junk. But yeah, that's like off one of those big groundworking thingy jackhammer, we call it. Have you got the jackhammer? Oh yeah, so it is there. Oh, I didn't even see that. That's quite a good. That's quite a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got 2 chisels with it. It's got one in the mouth as well. It's got a flat one and a finger one. Yeah. That's got to be worth 100 quid, hasn't it?
Yeah.
To the right grafter. Load of chisels.
But it's getting it.
Yeah. Clamps and screws.
That's with that.
More treasure.
Drill bits. To go with that.
What else? Another little number 4 plane.
Not tried it yet.
Loads of those.
They're only 10 is 20 quid, aren't they?
See what I mean about junk shop? Why I was saying it's a bloody junk shop. Look at the state of this. When are you going to clean this up? Honestly, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, I've not had time today because I've just come back now.
Today, like you made out like this is a problem what has been caused today. This is like a year of neglect. This. But how many bikes have you got all these at auction recently?
No.
What's in here? I haven't looked in here. Oh, that's why I haven't looked in it, because it's crap. Oh, a breast drill. Kind of exciting. It's Bike City in here at the minute, isn't it? Very good. Right, I think this is it. I think we've seen all the junk today in the junk shop. I've done well. I'll show you when I get back. I think you'll have already seen. Alright, that was exciting.